He does have a couple of constants in his team, which would be the Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, and then his whatever his starter is.
Whoops! I wanted to hit A, not B. My bad. All right. Well,
here's something that can usually be helpful. Kadabra can have a lower defense, so if you hit it with a strong physical attack, sometimes it can have a very good
although
effect.
I wasn't really thinking, I'm hoping the bug part of... No, that's not really going to work. I was hoping the bug type in Beedrill would keep it alive. We're actually going to go with Pidgeotto, who actually has no affinity one way or the other for Kadabra. Psychic type attacks aren't super effective against him unless they're critical. But we're going to quick attack and just try and get as much health off him as we can. Because Pidgeotto's going to bite it, unfortunately. I'm not going to put in my own Kadabra just yet. I'm going to send out Pikachu for a couple of reasons. I thought Pikachu would be faster. Was my big reason. My other reason is Thunder Shock should have been enough to deal out some serious damage. The rest of my team is actually not going to be very helpful in this battle, but we're going to try and use them anyway. Oh, goodness, Mankey's down.
Well, this isn't faring too well for us right now, but we do have 3 left.
This is the one that's going to fare the best, probably, is my Kadabra. And I'm going to try this. Oh, it missed. He's going to use Confusion, and then hopefully I'm going to be able to disable his Confusion. Nope, I can't. For some reason, it missed. Let's see if I can do it. I'll try one more time to disable his Confusion. Nope. Alright, so I'm just going to have to pull out my own Confusion. You tried Kinesis. Did not work. Alright. Dealing some serious damage here. Confusion it is. Alright. Now, if I'm not mistaken, since his Pokemon are level 18, he will have a Charmeleon. And we will leave Kadabra in just to do things for us. In the way of Confusion.
And that was not a bad amount of damage.
No, it wasn't. Unfortunately, Metal Claw was stronger than what we had. We don't have a lot left, but we'll work with what we do have. We'll try Poison Stinging, and unfortunately Beedrill is not as quick as Charmeleon is. Alright, so our last hope comes down to Ivysaur, or else we have to do this battle over again.
We might be able to put it to sleep, though.
Well, first things first, we're going to try and Leech Seed it. And we're going to be doing this battle over again because he got lucky. Very lucky.
Although, in this case, though, if we had put it to sleep first, we could Leech Seed it after it was sleeping.
True. Either way, we could have done it. But that critical hit that killed me was very lucky, and had he not critical, I probably would have been able to take it.
Mm-hmm.
So the computer got lucky, or cheated, however you want to look at it. I get somewhat suspect when the computer can pull critical moves out when it's desperately needing them to win.
So I suppose due to how we have named our main character and the rival, I suppose in this case I've won.
Temporarily.
For now.
Temporarily. This battle will see a redo. We're going to leave Pikachu out at the beginning again. And we're just going to have to play a little smarter this time. When we get to Kadabra, we'll switch straight to Kadabra. This way, right? Yes. Right, confront him head on this time. He's already caught 40 times, and yet he only has 4 on his team. Huh.
And I played this game a lot. I've never gotten 40 kinds in that amount of time. I've become close before. The only way I was ever able to get that many Pokemon is when I cheat-hacked Pokemon into the system that I wasn't supposed to be able to catch yet. That was the only time I'd been able to get that that many Pokemon at that time.
I think in order to be able to catch 40 Pokemon by this point in the game, you have to have caught every Pokemon available and evolved them all.
Which is difficult.
So then in your Pokédex you would have Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, your starter and its other two. This is Eradicate coming out, so we'll put on Mankey.
But in this case, your starter will probably not have evolved its second time at this point.
Yes. So we'll count 2 for that. So that's, what, 3, 6, 7, 8 in your Pokedex. Eradicate, 9, 10. Pidgeotto, because it's not Pidgeot by this point. So 12. Mankey is 13. Whoa! Not cool! Not cool!
So this didn't turn out quite the way we had hoped.
No.
Hopefully this will be a little bit better. And fortunately, it did not use an attack, so that should allow us
to finish it off.
To finish this.
Alright, so I've totally... Oh, wait. Mankey was 13. The Nidorans you usually can get by this point.
Yep.
So, Nidoran male and female, and then Nidorino is another 4, so that's 17. Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, 18, 19. Parasect. It's 2021. Magikarp. It's 22.
And you probably could have gotten a Gyarados.
In theory, it could be Gyarados 23. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Oddish and Gloom. Oh no. No. Its Disable is now disabled, but that doesn't help me because it disabled my Confusion. So we're just going to use Teleport a couple of times until Confusion works. Lowers my accuracy, what Kinesis does. But Confusion is still disabled. Alright, let's see. So Oddish Gloom brings us to 25. Bellsprout, Weepin' Bell, 26, 27.
Although keep in mind that that Oddish you can only get in Fire Red and
Bellsprout is only green.
Only can get in Leaf
But
Green.
our rival seems to be able to work around that and catch whatever he wants. So
of course.
There we go. So Abracadabra brings us to 27. Spearow. What level does Spearow evolve at? Is it 18?
Actually, I believe it's a little bit further than that. I think it's around 23. If I'll take a look at it.
Alright, he keeps lowering our accuracy. Now we can use Confusion again now. So
it evolves at level 20.
Oh, it's level 20, so he's at level 18, so he wouldn't have a Fearow yet. So Spearow brings us to 29, I think.
I believe so.
Alright, so Spearow. Clefairy Clefable is 31. Geodude Graveler is 33. Onix is 34. Racking my brains here for other Pokemon that appear in this area. Diglett, Dugtrio in the Diglett Cave. 35, 36.
We could also... did you already mention Hypno?
Oh, Drowsy, yes. Drowsy's another one, so that's 37. Can you catch Growlithe over there? At the same place you catch the Drowsy?
I'm not sure. I don't think so, but...
I think one of the games you could, one of them you couldn't. I'm not sure. So... as far as our count is going, pretty much, in order for him to be accurate in saying he has 40 kinds, he has to have caught every Pokemon in the game up to this point.
And apparently we learned Psybeam. I didn't know that.
Yes, when it hit level 21, Kadabra learned Psybeam.
And I entirely missed that. That will be very helpful.
Indeed, a more powerful psychic attack. Saved our lives right there.
We have no more battles now.
Alright, so this is actually one of the funny bits of Pokemon. You look in here, yuck, we shouldn't have looked. because the captain feels hideous. We rub his back, though. And with that convenient Poke Center sound card, it means we have healed him.
Another interesting thing when looking into trash cans, there's one other time I can remember where it didn't just say it was empty or you found an item, and I believe that was in Gold Silver with Professor Elm. If you look in the trash can in the lab right after when you look at it after you start her, you'll find a candy wrapper to something that Professor Elm had eaten.
Yes. Alright, we're going to switch our Pokemon around.